Imagine a poor boy in a small village, working in the fields for 17 hours every day just to earn one square meal. Now imagine this boy growing up to become the owner of a car company worth billions. This is the story of Hyundai's founder, Chung Ju-young. Born in 1915 in a small Korean village, Chung Ju-young's dream was to become a schoolteacher. However, his family's extreme poverty meant he couldn't pursue much education. As a child, he toiled in the fields with his family, yet they often couldn't even feed themselves properly, let alone afford proper clothes or medical care. Chung had to sell wood in a nearby city where he saw people with enough food and clothing, which made him sad and frustrated, longing for a better life. One day, he read in the newspaper about a big construction site in a nearby city needing laborers, which motivated him. In 1932, at the age of 16, Chung made a surprising decision to run away to the city. One night, he quietly left with his friend, walked about 160 kilometers to Kowon City, and started working as a construction laborer. The work was hard and the wages meager, but for the first time in his life, Chung was earning independently. Life continued like this for 2 months until he was caught by his father and had to return to farming. While his family was happy to have him back, Chung was not. Those 2 months had ignited a passion for construction and civil engineering in him, and he knew he couldn't escape poverty by working in the fields. He tried to run away 2 more times, but each time his father found him. Finally, in 1934, at 18, he attempted his 4th escape, and this time, no one stopped him. Chung reached Seoul, now South Korea's capital, and did various jobs. First as a construction laborer, then a factory worker, and finally as a delivery boy at Bokyong Rice Store. His work impressed customers and shop owners so much that within 6 months, he became the store's manager. Chung worked hard to grow the shop, and in 1937, when the store's owner fell seriously ill, he handed the store over to Chung due to his hard work. At 22, Chung had transitioned from an employee to a business owner. Over the next 2 years, he built trust and reputation in the market, which helped grow his business. Everything was going well until World War II. Japan, which ruled Korea, needed rice for their army and took over all rice shops, including Chung's. His hard work was destroyed, but he didn't give up. With the thought, if I put my heart and soul sincerely into whatever work I am doing, I will surely succeed. Chung started looking for a business that the Japanese government couldn't control. Soon, he focused on the car repair business. In 1940, he took a loan of 3,000 won and opened an auto service garage. Unfortunately, the garage burned down just a month after opening, turning everything to ashes. Despite this difficult situation, Chung faced the problem head-on, took another loan of 3,500 won, and built a better garage. He realized that the biggest problem for customers was the long repair time, so he made speed his focus. Where competitors took 20 days for certain repairs, Chung's garage did them in 5 days. This efficiency led to rapid success, and by 1943, his workforce grew to 80 employees. He had repaid his loans and settled his family in Seoul. However, Japan again needed resources for World War II and took over his garage, merging it with a local steel plant. Chung was back to square one and returned to his village with 50,000 won saved and the confidence to start another business. With the end of World War II, Japan's rule in Korea ended, and Korea was divided between North and South. Chung returned to Seoul in 1946, restarted his car repair business under the new name Hyundai Auto Service, meaning modern. The car repair business thrived, and Chung noticed America constructing buildings for its military forces. He saw a big opportunity in construction and, despite limited experience, created the Hyundai Civil Works Company in 1947 at age 31. Initially, he got small projects, but by the 1950s, his company was handling major projects. In June 1950, North Korea attacked South Korea, forcing Chung to flee to Busan with his savings. Even amidst the crisis, he didn't give up. The U.S. Army, fighting alongside South Korea, needed construction services, and Chung delivered reliably and timely. This built strong relationships with Americans, and even after the war ended in 1952, Chung continued receiving contracts. South Korea rapidly built bridges, dams, and roads, with Hyundai playing a major role in experiencing exponential growth. Hyundai built South Korea's biggest dam, Soyeong-dam, and the crucial Gyeongbu Expressway. By the 1960s, Chung owned a successful construction company, but he wasn't satisfied. Having built thousands of kilometers of roads, he now wanted to build cars to run on them. In 1967, he established the Hyundai Motor Company, and in 1968, he partnered with Ford to assemble Cortina cars. This joint venture was successful for 2 years until conflicts arose. Ford didn't want Hyundai to build its own cars, so in 1973, Chung ended the partnership and sought new partners. Attempts to partner with General Motors and Volkswagen failed, but Japan's Mitsubishi Motors agreed, providing car-making technology and allowing Hyundai to sell its cars. Around the same time, the South Korean government ordered automobile companies to build affordable, reliable citizen cars using only South Korean parts. In 1976, Hyundai produced South Korea's first mass-produced car, Hyundai Pony, which captured 60% of the market due to its affordability. However, the total market was only 30,000 cars, which was insufficient for profitability. Despite its success in South Korea, the Hyundai Pony failed overseas due to poor quality. Hyundai Motor Company had lost for 7 years, and people suggested closing it. However, Chung planned to build a new factory to manufacture 300,000 cars annually, anticipating rapid economic growth and increasing demand. In 1980, the factory was built, and in 1982, Hyundai launched the improved Pony 2, which succeeded in South Korea and was exported to Africa, Latin America, and Canada. Hyundai sold 400,000 cars in the following years, becoming profitable and establishing itself globally. The toughest market, the USA, was yet to be cracked. Hyundai targeted the subcompact car market, where competition was minimal, and offered the new Hyundai Excel at the price of a second-hand car with a 5-year warranty. This strategy shook the U.S. market, with second-hand car buyers shifting to Hyundai Excel. In 1986, Hyundai sold about 170,000 Excels in the USA, and in 1987, about 260,000. Hyundai Excel became the top-selling imported car in the USA, establishing Hyundai as a major global car company. At 72, Chung retired as honorary chairman, with his brothers and sons leading the company with the same determination. Today, Hyundai is the world's third biggest car company, selling about 40 million cars in 2022. While known for cars, Hyundai Group has 42 companies, including Hyundai Elevator, Hyundai Information Technology, and Hyundai Heavy Industries, the world's biggest shipbuilding company. Hyundai's contributions have rebuilt South Korea, created thousands of jobs, and earned global recognition. All this began with a village boy who lacked basic facilities, but had immense passion, vision, and a desire for the better. If you found this video informative, don't forget to subscribe for more educational content. Till then, see you in the next video.